I'm making a video today. This is my second video, and in and with this video I want to teach you why you're why you can succeed in life and why you can do it and achieve what you want in your dream, and why you are unique and So first of all, everyone has something in the life that they really love or want to do, or someone or something that they want to be. So how you can do it. So how do you manage and make sure that you are able to do it? Sorry. So first of all, you can do it. Okay, you can do it. Why? Because you're unique. Why? Because you're extraordinary. Why? Because God Jesus Christ made you the way that you are and the way that you have to be. Why else? Because there's only one of you in the whole world. Even if there's only one of you in the whole world, you're still you. Okay? And there's a talent, there's something you can do and fulfill that only you can do and fulfill. There's a talent that you have. And the thing is that where you're the best in, and where you really are the best in, that you can do and fulfill in your life. If you don't do it, then you will be unhappy and you will not be glad in your life because you didn't fulfill your purpose. So, if you don't fulfill, first of all, if you don't do what you need and really want to do in your life, and you're unhappy and you're not happy and satisfied with yourself, so why and what else? Yes. So also, why you have you can to fulfill what you really want to do in your life. What do you need? Why you need courage? You need someone. First of all, you need someone, some people, at least someone. I hope that you have this, that you have that. Some people that encourage you and that say, yeah, you can do this. You can do this. You have the allowance to do this. I allow you to do this. I trust you. I trust your judgment. I trust that you are capable and able of doing this. I trust that you are able and allowed to do this. And I will allow you to let you and allow you to go your own way. This can be relatives, or for example parents. So you need some people that come there and say, okay, that are different, that are okay, I guide you on this path. And this is very important, very important. Without it, you can and may never have the courage to really uplift yourself and start doing this or something to really love, that you really like and love. So this is very important. These people it starts when you're very young, and you need good a good upbringing from at least from age, let's say 2 until 3 to 4, so that they put positive things and energy and memory into you and inside you, into your body and into your entity, so that you can grow, prosper, so that you can prosper and shine, and so that you have a true purpose and meaning for your life, and something that you want to do, that you're healthy, so that you're a healthy individual. A healthy individual, is it English or German? Sorry. And that you can do what you like and really love in the future, and so that, for example, that you have your hobbies, so that you can prosper them, and yeah, so that's important. That's why you need parents. Even without parents it's possible, of course, but it's more easier with parents to do and achieve that. Then what else do you need to do it? Because you can do it. So what else do you need? You need preservation. Preservation means that you can pull and push through and really fight for what you really love and want. And you need muscles, some strong muscles, so that you can really go and push yourself forward and go and achieve what you want in your life. Yeah, and this is very important. And this preservation, I think that it's something maybe even a drive that people have inside of them, that just really comes and manifests on its own, and just comes and goes and just pushes the person forward. Yes. So then of course, yeah, what else do you need? You need education, the right education. Why? Because education is very important. With education, every door is or more likely open. So, for example, if you go to primary and high school, then you have a proper education, you can do more. If then, what's more, than after you finished high school, you can think about what you really want to do in your life and get a more solid education at university, so that what you really need and want to do in your life, so that you can more easily reach. So, for example, if you go to high school and afterward go to university, then then your education is, you have more versatile options and ways to go and to choose in your life and what you want to do. You don't, for example, and it's also safer. You don't really need to have to go to university, but I really recommend it. And also you could also like visit something like get an extra education or visit a course in which you can learn and research in what you want to do and be in the future. So, for example, if you have a basic education, you first of all have many ways to enter, many different kinds and type of jobs that you can enter and get. I'm sorry, and with education, the more, like, if you at least have a well, um, 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 at least have a. I'm thinking. I'm not really truly an expert in that field yet because um, I went to university, so I think that at least or approximately, can I say it like with this, like this and this phrasing? I'm not sure, but something approximately something like a master's degree. Like if you get this, that, and in a field that you like and love, then you're more capable and able and free to go and to prosper and to do what you really want to do and to tackle exactly the um, the field, the topic field in that in which you want to grow, or that you, yeah, that you want to. It's more easy for you to apply and enter in where you really want to go, and what you want to do and to study. So a solid education as a foundation is very, very recommendable. You don't have to. There are different kinds and types of education. Instead of going and getting a master's degree, you could visit a course in the topic that you really like and love and want to do. Yes, so yeah. And education is very important. So without education, there is no security, and it's the most important thing for development of a human person. So that they are so that they are secure in life. But they also need a good positive education. And that's important. Positive education, not with too much pressure, but because I studied education, and I know for that reason that it's the most important thing for someone and for a country and for the world and for the a person, like, and for people to grow and to prosper and to have and to be able to fulfill what they want to do in their life. That's why I studied education. For example, this is off topic, so I will and want to write it down only. Okay. 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 So that's why I need a proper education. So the next point is what else I want to say is that please think about what you really want to do in your life, and then be just like, oh, I will go there. I will do this. Can research on the internet, and think what do you need to do so you can start doing this again. And or yeah, and never don't give up. Yeah. Okay. Then the next point is yeah, you have to follow your passion, and you really need, it has to be something that you like and that you love, like that you want to be. And that thing that you want to be, you can do it. Like, I really hope you get a chance to do it in the future. That you get a chance. Okay. For example, when you think of you want to do what you like, about what you want to do, that you like when you think about what you want to do and what you like, then also think about the fact that it's your path. So that is your path, and that's the path that you will and have to, not necessarily have to, but that you will and can step on and then follow. So while you do this, please get God's please get God's guidance. Get guidance from God. And how do you do this? By intuition. So how do you get God's guidance? It's a feeling in you, inside of in your chest. So, oh my God, I really want to do this. I have to. Like, okay, that's God telling you, okay, this is the thing that you do and have to do. And then you just obey that feeling. Okay? So that's your path. And then you just think, okay, what do you really want to do? This. What feels right? It's a bit later, but you can also ask yourself that during, like, before you ask the question, or while you ask the question. So that's your path, and what you have to do, and what's best for you to do is to just follow that path. Then you say, okay, I have to do this to do this. I have to do this to reach this, go this path. I have to do that. And then you just go and do these things. For me, in my case, it was education. The right education, and then you get the right education, and then you just go on and you prosper. And go on and you go further, and then you just how do you say that? You just conquer your way. Can we say conquer? Yeah, I think yes. Yeah. So and you always have to ask yourself, what feels right? So does this feel right? If I do this, does this make me happy or pleased, or at least pleased? Does it make me at least feel pleased, or or even happy? And and then you just, from God, you get that feeling when you're young. So okay, this is you, this is your path, this is your destiny. And some people have some small destiny. I don't mean it's bad in any kind of sense, but some people just want to do this, just want to sell how do you say that? Winter equipment, like not equipment, but maybe winter slay, a slay or something like that. Whatever it is, what makes you happy, you don't need have to be your aim too high, but also if you aim high, you can still do it. You can still do it because that means that it's in you, and that you have the possibility and also the possibility and the opportunity to go this far. That God will help, God will guide you, and then also support you by continuing going this far, and then how do you say that? And then accomplishing this goal. Yes, genau. Ja, genau. Okay. Then your parents. So that's more important. So that's important. You have to, like, that path that's yours. Just follow it. Yeah, genau. So your parents, or not just parents, but people around you, but especially your parents, they do not know. They don't know your way, so it may not be their opinion, and they may not really know what's good for you, for them, or for you, because they lived in a different time, or they are in a job and are doing something that's just completely different from what you really want to do in your life. And for that reason, they may not be able to compensate or to relate to you when you say, no, I want to do this, and out of love and out of fear, they may say something like, oh no, you have to do this, and it's better if you go this path, and it's better if you study that, or it's safe to study that. Like, of course, if you study something, if you want to do it in the future, of course you also need to think and brainstorm, okay, is this really something that can get me further, and can I really make my living from it? But however, that's something that you need and have to do. That's something that you need to do, that you have to do, not your parents. Right? Not right, but okay. Okay. So that's something that you need to decide. And it's none of their business. Well, actually, it is their business. It is a little bit, just a little bit, because they're parents, but it's your life, and they may be worried, but in the end, they don't know. They do not know. They're not all knowing, so they can't know and don't know what's good for you. They, at least in this sense, they do not know and can't know what's good for you. So go your path and do what you love and what you like. I'm not very happy like with what I said in this chapter, because it's not fully me. But I hope that you understand me still, and that you get the full input and the essence of what I said. Yeah, so yeah. Amen. Okay. So first, your parents don't know your way. Then also, your parents don't know what you like. Because you can or could be completely different from them. Like, you don't necessarily have to be like your parents. Everyone is different. You most likely are like your grandparents, because for example, in reincarnation, it always goes this way, that the grandchild is the child of the parents or something like that. So it's always like this, died like this, yeah, and yeah. Okay, and also, so your parents don't know your way, and because they are a different person, and they're just not you, and also your parents, they can't tell you which way or road to go. I kind of already said that, yeah. Yes, so don't like listen to your parents for guidance or for tips, of course, like, but don't listen, don't too much, not too much. So you need to live and go your own way, and yeah. So you need or have to go your own way, and yeah, then you will see success for sure. For sure, it worked for me. So yeah. Okay, then the next point is, yeah, what's your idea? So what is the thing that you really want to do? What is it? Just write it down, take a book and just write it down. Just write down like, okay, this is what I really want to do. And then just, think. Okay, then the next point is, yeah, follow your passion, your intuition, and why you do this. Don't talk, it's so important. Don't talk about it, at least not too much. It's very spiritual, so what you talk about a lot, you send out to the whole world, and nothing works. And it doesn't work because everyone knows about it, and some people try to block it. So if you have a dream and go, like, maybe not even to your parents, only when you're sure about it. There has a certain feeling that comes with it. Okay, it's safe. I can tell you and people about this, and then you can go and tell persons. But I recommend only people that which you know well, and most importantly, maybe only your parents, because yeah, you need people who really root for you. Okay. For example, so so what's your idea? What I mean is, don't talk about it too much, is that sorry. Yes. What you like, some things you have to keep as your treasure, and that when you need to harness it, and then when it's ready and when you can do it, then it can be out in the open. But before, just in the spirit, otherwise some things just come and attack, and then they're just like stopping and canceling what you need or want to do in your life. So what things that you always talk about, they don't never happen. They do not. Yeah. What else? They also don't, not only never happen, but also sorry.
Hello. That's in God and Allah.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I forgot one point. Okay, so the next point is I am. So I can explain a little bit. For example, if you have a dream or a secret, and if you tell it someone and that person doesn't have a real pure heart towards you, then where you don't even need to have to tell anyone else about it. But just because of that, their energy comes, their negative energy, and just comes and stops it. And it's probably because they send just some things, some some energy against it. Often maybe even unknowingly. So yeah. So keep your secret. Okay. 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 So next. And if you don't talk about it too much, it's more in you, and then it's more like a drive. It actually gets bigger and bigger all the time, and then it just helps you to further it and conquer it further. So yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. Now my nearly last point is that well, I will talk about this a bit later. I will try to see where I can elaborate a bit more. Yeah, the next point is the door has to be open. So of course, if this, for example, if there's racism or something like that, and you can't enter because the door isn't open and it's your destiny, well, that's shit. That's not good. So I really hope that what you want to do, that in those things and that fear, that you really at the doors, that you really have a straight path and an open door. I really hope it for you. Yeah. So really the door needs to be open, or else you're blocked and then you cannot fulfill or do your destiny. Which is very bad. For example, when it comes to racism, if you're somewhere and they say, oh no, this is a black person, you cannot come and do this, because no, you're dark, you're too dark. If they do that, well, bad luck. Then what do you do? Then, well, I don't know too. What I think that you just need and have to pray to God for help, and for a spot, and for help, that God helps you and helps you to get in there, and pray all the time. and all the time over it. Okay. Yeah. But before I found out one more point. You need a helper. So you need people who are good in that field. You know, they are like, okay, I see the potential. I see what's in them. I see it. I see that. Okay, I will help them to come and to reach their goal and their potential. Those people, they are angels. They may be angels for you, like not literally angels from heaven, but not even symbolically, but how do you say that? You could just call them angels, verbally angels. Like they are just people that are sent from God to help you and to direct you into the right path. And you need those angels, and it's very important. So, and these people, they have a good heart, and they see, and they want to help you, and these people, they really deserve everything. And if they are real, then I think their mind will not change. And don't forget them, like don't forget these people, and those angels, and just yeah, always respect them and cherish them and like them. I mean, of course something can happen, but of course no. So I'm still so very grateful to so many people. So yeah, just yeah, because they see a potential, and like it's not people which you need to have to bribe, or not bribe, that's the wrong word. But who are just kind-hearted towards you. So who are just kind-hearted towards you, kind-hearted, and who see that you can do it, you have the potential, and then they help you, and care, and they just really see your talent. And always treat those people with respect, and don't ever forget what they did for you when no one else tried or wanted to guide or help you, want to do that for you. Don't ever, never ever. Thank you. Amen. 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 Okay. Okay. So I want to talk a bit more about helpers. Like if you want to do something, then there are always people that did it before you. And those are the people, or just kind people, and if you meet those people, it's not about using them or mooching up their ass, but like if they see something in you, and if they want to help and harness you, then they will do that, and they will do so many things for you, and that's why they're angels from God, and they will just help you and help you to prosper in the right direction. And it's so good, and I'm so grateful. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then I already said, please. Okay, I always said don't let your friends talk you out of it. Did I already say that? No, I did not. Okay. But it's helpers. It was about helpers. Then, where was I? Yeah, so, your criticizers, do not listen to them too much. I'm just finishing up. So if someone criticizes you, don't listen to them too much, too bad, okay? Just get up your courage and do it. Just do it. Then also, don't let, for example, friends talk you out of it. This happens all the time and really a lot. So it's really important. So yeah, because you have some friends and they may be jealous, and not all friends are forever. So don't tell them too much, and don't allow them to talk you out of something, anything you want to do. That isn't good and could be the worst thing that happens. Yeah. Then so if there's more to this topic that comes to mind, I'll make a new video. To follow, you don't say, I think you don't say cover up. How do you say that? To round up, yeah, exactly. To round up, I really want to I really want to talk more about what you really want to do in your life and how to do it, and how to follow, how God and intuition can help you and to guide you in the direction that you want to go. Okay. For example, if you I think it starts at a young age. You're also feeling the fear of what you really don't want to do. But are people with many, and yeah, and then God gives you this feeling, and then just go and do these things, and then you tell your parents about it. Maybe I hope that you got support from them, and then afterwards while you get your education, you follow your intuition, your path, and then and then you pray, think about it, don't talk too much about it to anyone, to any persons, or else you don't do it. You don't do that. Do it probably most likely, even if you want to even if you do it, there's a lesser probability that you do it if you talk about it to the wrong people, to the wrong persons. And then in the end, guide yourself. Then I hope that you find people or persons that want to do and help you do this. That you find your helpers, some good people that help you to guide and push into the direction. And then in the end, you do it and you succeed, and I hope that the door is open and that you can then enter and do whatever you need to do. And I hope that you're happy and we're so happy. Yeah. Okay. So one chapter is missing. I don't know. Oh, you need money. I forgot. Yeah, you need money to do what you want to do in your life. You need money. And this should actually be Thank you, God. This should be the 4th chapter. So, you need money. Why? Because you need and have to invest in yourself. You need and have to invest in yourself, in the things and goods which you need to go and do that. You also have to be interested, and you also have to get how do you say it? That's what's the word? What's it again? And money and education. You get education through money, so mostly often, which is not too, or at least you need a bit of money to acquire any necessary education that you like or that you need. Yeah. So what else you need to invest in yourself? You you need money to for example pay I'm so sorry. For example, to invest in your studies or to go there or to travel there or to get school books, and also to fulfill your destiny and your dream, your hobby. For example, I love singing, and for that reason I need to get my microphone. So things like that, you need money to do to to go on to to something to continue, like to do something in your life and to fulfill everything in your life. You need not money, you need a sponsorship, you need I forgot it, maybe for example a scholarship or something like that. Just such things, yeah, to do and achieve your goal. It's very important. So I hope that you like this video. Yeah, so it's very important. And also, yeah, always be grateful. So after you did all this, yeah, so and in the end, you should always be grateful to the people and persons who helped you and to help you to go and come further in what you need to do. And always say thank you. So yeah. And the last part is, I didn't want to mention the topic of money in the end, and it makes it feel so heavy and yeah, almost nearly bad. But I I didn't think of it before, so that's why I mentioned this topic in the end of the topic in the end. That and yeah, that's I mentioned this topic, and it's one of, so I can summarize. So what you really need to fulfill your nearly your destiny and really what you want to do in your life is you need your parents. You need good and their support, and or if not parents than a system, a support system, support system. Even and then afterwards, you also need the support system, then guidance from God, a proper education, money, and some guardian, some helpers in your destiny, so that they can help and push you further. And also lastly you also need some courage and some passion and some drive within yourself, so they can do it for your life. Okay. And you need a pet. I'm sorry for my looks, how I look right now, but yeah, you need a pet so that you can be happy and glad, and so that you can be enough love and all that. Yeah. Okay. So that, and you have to teach that pet. Yeah, a pet that you can hold and cuddle and all that. I had this. And yeah, okay. And I hope this makes you happy. Yeah, and this makes you happy. And you have to do something do something that makes you happy. That's also important, very important. So, and I'm still thinking there's something missing right now. I want to turn off, but I'm just thinking, yes, and you have to be mobile, you have to be able to go there where you want to go and study. That's, and for that you need money, that's right, yes. Okay. So if there's anything else which comes to my mind about this topic, I will, and if you're scared of doing what you want to do, I understand, I know. You always need and have to conquer your fear, that's so important. And you always need and have to do, if you know that you have to do it, or if you want to do it and you are scared, then you really have to do what you're scared of. You always have to do what you're scared of, because it's Satan. So if you're scared of something, it's Satan trying to stop and block you from doing it. When I was a child, there was something called kitty contest, and I was so scared. Like it's for really very young children, and I was so scared to do it. It was a singing contest, and I didn't enter. Every year I made up my mind I wanted to enter. Every year, all the time, and I was like, but there was such big fear inside of me, so big that I couldn't do it. So yeah, fight that fear. You can fight that fear by you can fight that fear by what exactly? I'm thinking, sorry. By well, first of all, the first point, I don't know. You can fight this fear by, get this phone. Wait a second. You can fight this fear by maybe by really wanting to do it, and then just taking up the courage and then wanting, just being like, bam, I would do this now. Yeah, so that way. The second way is support. You need to support the system, so you can ask your parents, and maybe if you're lucky, but I hope that that is the case for you, that they don't say, oh yes, okay, you can do this, I help you, I support you, my child, and then they can also push you and help you to come go further and if you want to achieve that dream and that purpose. And the last part that which you need is God's guidance. Just go inside and pray, and then just and then just pray and hope that God comes and guides and helps you for you to fulfill that dream. Okay. Okay. That's it. That's it. I think I'm done. I'm finished. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Thank you.